YouTube, it's Nikki from Nikki Lilly. So I've not posted a video in a couple of weeks and I will get into the reason why in a second, but today I wanted to do something a little bit different that will probably be quite trial and error. You guys have probably seen the video by Nikki Tutorials called The Power of Makeup, where she basically only does makeup on one side of her face and talks about why makeup is so special and basically the power of it. So today what I'm going to be doing is just doing makeup on this side of my face and not on this side of my face, and I'm basically going to be talking about the power of it and how it's really changed my life, changed my confidence, changed my mental health, and basically talked about how it's more than just makeup, how it's an art form, how it's a form of creativity, how it's a form of therapy really, and how it helps a lot of people with not only confidence but so many other things. But I think it's a really fun video to do, and the reason that I have been absent on YouTube is because I was unexpectedly admitted to hospital, and so I spent about 3 weeks in hospital. I had a really serious infection that needed treating, but I am back and better than ever and excited to be making more videos for you guys. So yeah, let's get into it. I also want to say a quick thank you to the amazing guys at Sigma for sending me so many amazing products. I've selected some brushes to use in today's video, but yeah, thank you so much to all of you at Sigma. I am so obsessed with my new brushes, so I can't wait to use them more. But yeah, let's jump in. So I'm first just going to apply some moisturiser. This is the La Roche-Posay Effaclar Soothing Moisturiser. I love this because it's not too thick underneath your makeup, so it just creates a really nice smooth base. So moisturiser is only going on one side of my face, so weird. I started getting into makeup when I was definitely quite young, probably around 7 or 8. I wasn't, wearing full-blown, a full face of makeup, but, a little bit of lip gloss here, a little bit of eyeshadow there, and I absolutely loved it. I loved the way that it made me feel. I loved the way that I could just express myself and be creative, and I just loved the way that I could escape from my condition and forget about it and just focus on doing my makeup, and I absolutely love that, especially when I was having a bad day, and the same thing applies now. Whenever I'm having a bad day, I turn to makeup. So before I talk a little bit more about why I love makeup, let's go on to priming the face. So to fill in my pores, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer and just pushing that into my pores on this side of my face. I remember the first two things that I bought makeup wise, they were from Claire's, and I got this pretty big makeup set which had one drawer which was eyeshadows, another drawer underneath which was blushes and bronzers, and then another drawer underneath that and it was lip glosses, and it had these teeny tiny brushes to apply the products, which were awful, but I was just so happy with just having this little set of makeup that I could play with whenever I was having a bad day or whenever I just wanted to feel a little bit more confident. I mean, I wasn't necessarily good at makeup, but the fact that I could just express myself and just kind of escape from whatever was happening in my life health-wise, especially because I was quite young, it was such a saviour for me, and definitely one of the main hobbies that I got into after I was diagnosed. Okay, so now I'm going to colour correct on this side of my face only, and I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in green. I never used to have this much redness. I think it's just due to the fact that as my condition has developed on this side, it has kind of changed the way that my left side looks. And I mean, it's annoying, but it's nothing that a little bit of green colour corrector can't fix. So I'm just going to dab that in using my makeup sponge. I'm so like, everything in me is wanting to go on this side and just like colour correct bits, but not today. So for concealer, I'm going to be using the Bourjois Healthy Mix Concealer and just popping this under my eye in a triangle. And I've kind of found, like, as I've grown up more and become more self-aware of the way I look, I've kind of struggled with meeting new people and making friends who don't really know about my condition. And I found that especially difficult when I moved to secondary school because, I mean, young people, especially my age, teenagers can be so cruel. Kids can be so cruel, and I found that really difficult. I found year 7, which is grade 6 in America, I found it so difficult to make friends. And it wasn't because people didn't want to be my friend. It was more of a case of that I was too scared to talk to anyone, because in the back of my head, all I was thinking was, you know, they're looking at me and thinking I'm ugly. They're looking at me and like don't want to be my friend because of the way I look. And it's still something I struggle with. I do really struggle with looking different, and makeup has always been that thing where I don't cover my insecurities. You know, I'm not covering my condition or anything, but it's been something where even a tiny bit of mascara or filling in my eyebrows or a little bit of lip gloss just helps me get through the day and helps me walk into school with my head held high. And it's crazy how much makeup can impact people and help people and be more than just a cover up. Makeup is for anyone and everyone and for all ages, and a topic of conversation where everyone can talk about it. Okay, so at the moment I've been mixing together 3 foundations, and the foundations that I've been mixing, I do get quite foundation happy. I can never just use one foundation, so hence why I have 4. But the foundations that I'm using are the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in Gobi. I really like this. And then I'm using the Locket Tattoo Foundation from Kat Von D in 45. I'm using the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in 6.5. And my very well loved Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation in, I think this is Light Sand. The sticker's come off, but I think that's right. So I'm just going to pump them all on the back of my hand, mix them together and apply with a sponge. I've definitely pumped too much on the back of my hand. It's because I'm pumping out the amount that I would usually pump out for the whole of my face, but actually I should be pumping out half the amount because I'm only doing half of my face. Is there anything left in this foundation? There we go, a little bit. Okay, mixy. Someone's got some loud car music. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Like, look at me right now. Like, one side with nothing at all and one side with foundation. It's so weird. Wow. Crazy. Now onto powder. The powder I'm using is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Ultra Definition Powder. I've literally hit pan on this. I love this. And then I'm just going to be using a powder brush and just putting that under my eye and just setting everything that needs setting. I'm definitely trying to work on self-love this year and myself and my mental health and my physical health and my well-being, not only in my mental and physical health but with my condition. And just, I'm very busy, but I will always take time to do the things that I love, like makeup, and do the things that I need to do, like mindfulness and having a pamper day on a Friday evening, and all of these things to make myself feel better about myself, because I find when I've had a bad week at school or with my condition, my favourite thing to turn to is just pampering myself, like having a bath and doing a face mask and watching Netflix or RuPaul's Drag Race if it's on a Friday, or doing my makeup and literally just playing and doing some wacky things that probably may not turn out good, but just having fun. So now I'm going to be contouring using the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour stick in Fawn. So I'm basically just going to do this in the hollow of my cheekbone, my jawline, and also my hairline to temple. I actually might contour my nose because that might be quite fun. So, I'm not very good at nose contouring, so no judging. So what I've just done is where the contour is, in between the lines, I've just put a little bit of concealer, which is slightly lighter than my foundation, just to highlight and brighten a little bit in the other areas and just make where I've contoured look super chiseled. Okay, so now I'm just going to blend this all out using this super cool brush by Sigma. It is their 4D HD Kabuki. How cool is this? It's like a pyramid. So now that I have contoured, I'm going to be doing my bronzer. So I'm going to be mixing two bronzers together, the Giorgio Armani bronzer in 6.5 and the Soap and Glory Solar Powder, which I have been using for so long now. I absolutely love it. I've actually got my school exams coming up at the moment, so I've been revising for them a lot, and they've kind of been stressing me out. There's just, when you are in hospital, being able to catch up with schoolwork can be quite tricky, especially when you're literally in and out every couple of months. And so I've really struggled this year with making sure that I keep up, but I'm trying my best to do and keep up with as much work as I can. I will literally stay up till like midnight just trying to do work. And it's been pretty tricky, so once my exams are over, I'm so excited because then I'll be able to actually look forward to creating some more quality content that I can put my 100% into for you guys, and just doing more things for you guys, doing more on social media, more on YouTube, just loads of more exciting things. So I'm really excited to be able to invest more time into you guys and the channel and growing the channel. I can't believe we're literally at 730,000 subscribers. Like, I remember when I hit 100, it took me over a year to get 100 subscribers, and now the fact that I'm getting like hundreds every day is insane to me, and I don't think you guys will ever know how grateful I am. I'm honestly so grateful for you guys, and so grateful for every opportunity that I've had, because it's all down to you and your support, and YouTube will always have the specialist place in my heart, and you guys will always have the specialist place in my heart, always. So now it's time to give me a little bit more colour, and the two things that I'm going to be using, I'm doing a little combo. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Papa Don't Peach Blush mixed with my MAC Mineralised Skin Finish in Stereo Rose. I was so upset, literally half of it dropped on the floor when I was travelling in Cannes. I was so upset because I absolutely love this. So I'm just going to be mixing these together and applying them to my cheek. I kind of like to be quite light-handed when I do blusher, because I've had so many experiences when I've just put too much on too quickly. So now I just go in with quite a light hand and just like to build it up. Lovely. I just did my eyebrow off camera just so that it was a little bit easier, because you guys would have no idea what I was doing, because I like properly get in with my mirror and I'm really close up. So I think what I'm going to do now is my eyeshadow. I have no idea what I want to do. I think I want to do like a kind of warm, neutral, brown, smoky eye kind of thing. And then I'm going to try and do some winged liner. I'm honestly the worst at eyeliner, but I'm just going to try for the sake of the video. So I'm going to take the Sigma Warm Neutrals palette. This is volume 2. And I'm just going to take the shade Toasty, which is just a matte brown shade, and run that through my crease. I'm going to try and do a cut crease. Again, not something that I'm great at, but let's have a go. I think I want to go in with Bittersweet, which is this kind of browny, bronzy gold shade here. So I'm just going to get a flat brush and pack that onto my lid. Ooh, actually, what I might do is I've gone in with Bittersweet on the inner side of my eyelid, and then on the outer side I'm going to go in with Iconic, which is this dark brown shimmery shade, and do that on the outer side of my eyelid, just as a little bit of contrast. Kind of ombre it. I'm actually really happy with that. I think it looks quite cool. Lovely. Okay, so now I'm just going to take this shade, which is a dark brown, and this is Henna, and I'm just going to put that on the outer side of the eye just to smoke things out a little bit more. So I've actually just decided that I'm going to take the shades Secret and Raw from the Huda Beauty Nudes palette and just smudge them underneath my eye just to create a bit more of an evening look. I really want to do eyeliner, but I'm so nervous. Okay, right, let's try. I'm just going to be using this gel eyeliner from Sigma. I need to get a new liquid eyeliner actually, because I don't have one. This brush is pretty cool though, it's like angled. I'm so proud of my eyeliner. Oh my goodness, it made it so much easier using this brush. I'm literally going to buy about 10 of these. These are so helpful, and this eyeliner is great. So I'm definitely going to be using that more often. I think I may have been converted from liquid liners to gel, because that was the easiest time I've ever had applying eyeliner, and I'm so happy with the result. Okay, so now all I need to do, I've not even picked out a lipstick. I need to do that. Okay, now what I need to do is mascara, and then I need to do lips, and then we're done. Crazy. Okay, I'm using the Giorgio Armani mascara. I love this. So lengthening, not clumpy, just an all-round great mascara. I've been doing my makeup for so long. Who knew only doing half of your face could take so long? Oh my gosh. So now I'm going to be using 3 different lip products. Oopsie. I'm going to be using the MAC lip liner in Spice, which is a brownie nude. I'm going to be using the Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in Androgyny, which is again a brownie nude. And then to top it all off, I'm going to be using, oh my god, I love this lip gloss. This is the Fenty lip gloss, or Gloss Bomb, in the shade Fenty Glow. It's a gorgeous like peachy nude, and it has bits of gold going through it, so it looks gorgeous on the lips. So I'm just going to start off by lining. Oh my gosh, I'm only doing one side of my lips. I just realised I'm only doing one side of my lips. Okay, right. Okay, so now I'm going to be going over the lip liner and filling in my lips with Androgyny. Kind of like an ombre lip. Okay, so now that's set, I'm just going to go over with my Fenty lip gloss. So that's it. That's makeup on one side of my face. I really hope you enjoyed this video, everyone. I know it was kind of a bit all over the place and I talked about quite a few different topics, but I basically kind of wanted to have a catch up with you guys while talking about why I love makeup, how great it is, how I got into it, and yeah, that's it. It feels really weird just only having it on one side of my face, but the actual makeup look I really like. So one day, not today because I've spent about 4 hours doing makeup on only one side of my face, but one day I will actually try this look out on this side of my face also, and show you guys how that looks all together. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. It would be amazing if we could get to 750,000, because then that is 750,000, and that is insane. 750,000. Oh my gosh, let's try and get to 750. That would be insane. So make sure that you are part of the family, to join the family and see more uploads from me, and let me know down below also what other videos you'd like me to do. I would definitely do them for you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye everyone.